Premiere Pro just added 90 effects by Film Impact, completely for free for all users. No installs, no hassle, just instant creativity. Some of the best ones for captions are block motion, pop motion, spring motion, radio blur, neon wipe, glitch 2.0, and chaos impacts. The Film Impact transitions work great with Captioneer, and today I'll show you how to use them effectively. You can find these new transitions in Effects, Video Transitions, and the 6 Film Impact folders. Simply drag a transition onto the end of a clip to apply it. You can click on the transition to see all of its controls in the Effect Controls panel, and you can customize all these settings. For example, the angle control. We even get a guide on screen showing the rotation. We can click reverse, and it goes in the opposite direction. Let's check out the next transition called Flip. We can drag it onto the same area to replace the old one. Another good one is pop motion, and that'll give you the classic Mr. Beast motion blur transition. I'll show you how to quickly preview different transitions on your clips. Right-click and choose Set Selected Transition as default. Then you can select all your clips and go to Sequence, Apply Default Transitions to Selection. And that applies it to all the selected clips.
New ideas, test everything you have in mind, and let's say if it's not good enough, then people just will not.
To preview a different transition across multiple clips, we can set a new default. I'll change this to spring motion. That one looks really nice, so I'll set it to be the default. And instead of going up to the sequence menu, we can hit the keyboard shortcut Shift D, which does the same thing. And there we go, now it's on all our caption mogarts.
Test everything you have in mind, and let's say if it's not good enough, then people just will not know.
And we can edit the transition timing by just stretching it out here on the timeline.
Then people just will not.
You can also go up to File, Preferences, Timeline, and look for the Video Transition Default Duration. Mine is set to 1 second by default, but we can edit this to like 0.05 seconds. Make sure to hit OK to save it, and then we can hit Shift D to reapply the transition, and they all update to 0.5 seconds long.
And just like test new ideas, test everything you have.
Let's change the transition back to block motion, and I'll show you some of the effects. All right, so we can select it and come to Effect Controls, and let's set Angle to 0, and set the dolly, which is like the scale, to 50. Crank up Motion Blur to 100, and we have a handy curve here to see what the animation looks like. Change type to Bezier, ease in to 20, ease out to 80, and overshoot to 20. And let's play this back for a custom transition.
Ideas, test everything. Ideas, test. Ideas, test.
If we shrink or stretch this transition out, we get a handy tooltip that shows the duration in frames. I'll leave it at 9 frames. After editing the timing and controls, you can copy and paste it. Select the transition and hit Ctrl-C to copy, and come over to the toolbar. Click and hold this icon to select the Rolling Edit tool, or you can just hit N on the keyboard. Then click and drag to select all of the edit points for your mogarts. These red lines on the edges mean that we have selected all of these edit points. And now we can hit Ctrl-V to paste, and it pastes our custom transition onto all of those edit points.
Test everything you have in mind, and let's say if it's not good enough, then people just will not notice that. It doesn't matter.
You can also permanently save your custom presets. Just come to the Effect Controls panel, and then right-click the effect and hit Save Preset. I'll call this my block motion spin, and hit OK. And then in the effects panel, we can search for it, and then I can select a totally different sequence and drag that transition onto a cut point between two other clips. We can copy that transition, hit N for the rolling edit tool, select some edit points, and hit Ctrl-V to paste it.
You can like make like a bunch of posts and just like test new ideas, test everything you have in mind, and let's say if it's not good enough, then people just will not notice that. It doesn't matter, right? You will not hurt your reputation. And if it's good enough, then it will blow up.
And there we go. That's everything you need to know about working with these transitions. There's tons of these Film Impact transitions, and I won't go through all of them today, but I recommend trying them for your captions and for easy drag and drop engaging animations with Captioneer.